Well, they have aura. This may backfire drastically. What's up, guys? That guy with a pencil here. Fun fact, I do to have it on me and keep it on me at all times. You know, fun fact. Yeah. I mean, like, are you shocked? Are you surprised? Are you bamboozled, my friend, at the fact that it's Ichi the Witch time? Literally, peak every single week. And thusly, you know, I had to pre-draw it. But I am excited. Chapter 78 of Ichi the Witch Descaras, Chance Meetings or Fate. And I'm intrigued. Obviously, the nature of the Magic Keepers has been especially interesting to me since the concept was kind of like introduced as recently as literally, what, 3 chapters ago? But with that being the case, I'm excited to see what things are going to do now. So let's not waste more time. Let's hop right into chapter 78. Ichi the Witch Descaras, Chance Meetings or Fate. Ugh. Did they really have to do her like that, though? I mean, like, I get it. She was impersonating a very famous person. And a lot of people did point out, the reason Descaras probably was so easy to, like, slander, and people didn't actually know what she looked like, is one, because this is a tourist town. So a lot of people who were at least around probably just didn't know what Descaras looked like because they aren't from here. And two, yeah, it's not like Descaras is the best person already. That's why her own crew didn't believe her. But let's see. Magic Keepers. Okay. The rest we can leave to the city guard. I mean, yeah, just if you ate her magic. What is that legal? Like, did you actually take the magic, bro? Let's see. Huh? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, she's right here. Where are the boys, though? Where's Gokuraku and Ichi? But regardless, yeah, the real Descaras is here. And you know what? This is something I do hope we get elaborated on more, just power system-wise. What does Descaras feel like? Like, I literally just talked about this in a Kagurabashi review I did recently. But, like, what does Descaras feel like standing next to? Obviously, to most people who just don't, like, have any interaction with magic, probably doesn't feel like anything. And it's usually, like, for the Magic Keepers, do they sense anything around Descaras? Obviously the men can interact with magic to some degree. But, like, do they feel anything? And for those who can feel things, like, is Descaras horrific to stand next to? Does she feel, like, godly? Or is there, like, power suppression? She's consistently sitting at, like, regular human level, and she could spike up to feeling godly. We haven't actually gotten any... We've gotten aura moments, but we haven't had any moments where, like, where characters in the Ichi the Witch universe have been like, this is raw power I'm feeling. Even the World Hater was more than subtle enough to just not be noticed. Right? Like, Ichi noticed them because of the blood loss and stuff like that, specifically, after he showed it. But even then, Ichi initially just walked by him, and only turned because the World Hater turned. So, beings as powerful as Descaras the World Hater, I wonder if they do have any sort of passive or active presence? I don't know. Interesting. Let's see. The rest we can leave to the city. Huh? Is that the goat? Let's see. Hey, so the real deal is here after all. He's so short. Now, admittedly, see, the thing is, though, I've already revealed my real eye. I do. I wish I was able to maintain the bit until like I actually went to a con or something, and y'all could actually meet me in person. One of the funniest bits that I had running on the channel for the longest time is that I was like 4 feet tall. And I guess because, like, you guys see me, and I do occasionally stand up, but I guess you guys don't really have any context for how large I am. So you guys do just have to take my word for it. Like, right now I'm 222, but 222, 6'2". Not the tallest being out there, but not the shortest. Like, he's like 3 apples tall, bro. Like, small. Oh, I love you. I love you so much, she said. Hey, cheers, as I said, this kills me. Let's see. Hey, so the real deal is here after all. Abyssal Witch Descaras. Look there. I feel like you were standing in a completely different spot than you were. Yeah, you were in the middle of a crowd. A little bit arty because it's a good sign. Let's see. Come on. It's Holly's Mantina Witch Association's home base. What are you doing with a petty crook running loose like this, huh? We need you girls to keep it together. Okay, but like, okay, now hold on. I half see what he means, but also at the same time, thing is though, he knows Descaras. like, Descaras is so unbelievably powerful and important that I don't think it's relevant, right? Like, it's kind of the whole, what's the exact example? Oh, it's slipping my mind. What is the exact example I'm thinking of? There's a narrative I'm thinking of. What is it? Jimmy Neutron. Brain, please, Brain, do it for me. I'm completely forgetting what the narrative is. But there's like, well, no, here it is. I think, I forget if this is the exact comparison that the person made, but like, Superman, The Flash, Green Lanterns in general, Wonder Woman, Aquaman. Should they really be worried about petty street criminals, right? Heck, even Batman, right? Let's say Batman, you know, the human level superhero. But the human level superhero. Should they really be worried about the low level stuff, or should they just be taking care of, like, the deities that be running around and causing havoc? Same case for Descaras. Like, yeah, does it suck that a petty crook stole her name, didn't even bother to actually look like her beyond doing one tiny braid in her hair and keep it pushing? Yeah, but at the same time, she has bigger fish to fry than some random fraud. I mean, like, one thing she could do was probably funnily enough, spread more propaganda about herself and, like, put more posters out there. People actually know she looks like even tourists if they were visiting, so they don't fall for something like that. But still, I don't think it's her problem. Let's see. You got that, Miss Gifted Witch? Run her fade right now. Run her fade right. I want to see you. You know what? You look real cool cutting that hippo in half. Yo, cut Iskandar in half. I dare you. Yo, cut Iskandar in half. Cut. You know what? Nah. In fact, cut Yatsukami in half. Why don't you? Run the. Yo, I dare you to put paws up on Ding Dong. I don't even think you got it like that. Guy whose name I forgot. Igarashi, I think. Let's see. You are correct. I am indeed everyone's favorite, uber-talented, amazing Descaras, world treasure adored by all living, and adored by all, and a living, breathing miracle. Oh, Descaras, there's someone to kill you. I legit had a conversation. I mentioned this before. This friend that picked up Ichi the Witch, and they're fully caught up now. And they're like, yo, Descaras is so gonna die. And I'm like, please don't put that into the air. But yeah. Like, I would be, like, and especially since Ichi the Witch doesn't seem like one of those kinds of narratives, right? Where, like often a major character, especially, like, Descaras, right? For well, I'd say, for all intents and purposes, it is our deuteragonist. I've seen arguments that, like, Gokuraku's the deuteragonist, but, like, realistically, it is Descaras. She is our deuteragonist. Ichi's our main character. And I'd say, like, it's a 4-man band, technically like a 5-man band because of Uro, who rarely shows up anyway. But yeah, it's Ichi and Descaras, and like, I don't think, and like, if someone Ichi Sensei hasn't done anything like that in their actual other major main running manga, Inumaku, but like, I've yet to see a character with so many death flags like Descaras, bro. But she is amazing, and I would literally do anything for her. Anything. Okay, not literally anything, but anything. Let's see. And if you look like Descaras, hit my line. Hit my line. Hit my line, please. Let's see. No, I didn't say all that. Anyway, are you the 2 VIP? Once again, I'm glad though. Thank you guys for confirming I wasn't crazy. Yeah, the Magic Keeper was one guy. There wasn't no multiple Magic Keepers running around before, but that was just a change. I presume it was made last minute. Let's see. Anyway, are you 2 the VIPs Moneygold was talking about? I hate that it's Moneygold, but it's consistently enough Moneygold now that I guess it's Moneygold. I mean, I can still pronounce it Moneygold, but the Y is there, and I can't ignore the Y. Let's see. Moneygold was talking about? Yep. What are y'all doing here? Let's see. I'm Magic Keeper Higurashi. Yeah, so you think his name right, Higurashi. I'm Magic Keeper Higurashi, and I'm really short. And this is Boxster. I'd appreciate it if you would call me Star, but everyone... I'll give Ichi the Witch this. It consistently makes me laugh. Like, it is crazy how consistently it gets me. Let's see. I'd appreciate it if you would call me Star, but everyone insists on calling me Boxy instead. I think it's because your name is Boxster, right? Like, to be fair, there are some names that don't correlate. Like, for example, my name's Pencil. There are people that call me Eraser. Like I get the loose correlation, right? But, like, they aren't even the same word. Penny. I've gotten Penny a lot. I don't know what it is. Penny is like a name that stuck around a whole lot. And I don't know why. Like, still a completely different thing, but at least, you know, Pencil, Penny, fine, same thing. Dog. Eraser? Why? like of all things. But that's the thing. Boxster, Star, it's a stir, man. Maybe if you were Boxstar, then I get calling you Star, just call out the first 3 letters, but I don't know, man. Boxy, I can work with it. Let's see. So, nice to meet you. Oh? You keep that weapon away from me, got it? Mookie, come here! That thing is dangerous. Okay, so, did he actually, like, eat the Modric? Is that a thing? Oh, Hey, son. But did he actually eat the magic? And Descaras is genuinely afraid of it? Okay, so maybe don't. Man, Descaras, I was just glazing. Descaras, I was just glazing. Why you have to do this to me? Let's see. But Kamuki doesn't even have any magics, right? Alright, she should be fine. Let's see. Hey, rude! You want crooks? We're not gonna do anything. But you do have the potential. You have the potential. It's like... I had a conversation with someone one time. It was a guy I just met the same day. We were chatting up. We were having a good time. And he's like, yeah, you know, I don't get why some people are so afraid of, like law enforcement. And I was like... I mean, in a general sense, I understand what you mean. But they always have it on them. And they keep it on them at all times. Like a certain someone I know. I was referring to myself in that instant. I'm like, well, what do you mean by that? I'm like, it's just the possibility that at any moment they could just decide to end me. I just don't like that. And he was like, yeah, I actually do kind of get that. And unfortunately, like, at the time, something like that had happened. So even if he didn't get it fully, in that moment I had mentioned that, he was like, oh yeah, you're right. And then same thing here. Presumably these guys are just dangerous to Magics. But let's see. Ichi lunges up. Ichi, please don't tell me you're as short as this guy. Ichi, please. Well, actually, Boxer may just be tall. Let's see. I haven't seen a sword shaped like that before. And the blades are pitch black. Is it me, or did you really suck that magic? Wow, actually ate the magic. Is it dead? Sealed? I'm even... Man, ichithewitch keeps introducing elements that make me have more questions about other elements. Let's see. Whoa! Who the heck are you? Ichi, down, boy! One of the things I could... Like... Same friend who caught up on ichithewitch and realized... He then eventually realized how down bad I was for Descaras. And he knows me. And he knows my type. He's like, yeah, I get it. And he's like... Would you ever let Descaras do the dog thing she does with Ichi to you? I'm like, no. Can't. I'm sorry. I can't be dehumanized, man. Like, if people have tried it, no. That's a boundary I set. No. I'm not, like... And, like, to be fair, even when it's gotten close... Like, I'm not really a big fan of being called good boy. Like, I'm not a dog. I'm not a dog. Like it just feels weird. It has too much animal connotations to me, and I don't like that. So, yeah, no, I couldn't... Like, Descaras, finest thing in creation, and all of that. I give you that. But I'm not a dog. It's not, but it is adorable to see her treat my son like that. Let's see. Huh? Ichi. Black hair, black outfit, red eyes, on Team Descaras. Ah, I gotcha. That means you, or presumably one of the people they came to see, as Monogold mentioned. Let's see. Ichi the witch! Oh, poor Monogold. Monegold, poor Monegold, bro. The one thing she didn't want to happen is happening before her very... Well, not before her very eyes, but she's stuck with it. Let's see. Sipping tea? I'm terribly sorry. I don't think I heard you correctly. Could I please ask you to repeat that? Did they make their way back to the door? Who is this? Okay. Hold on. I'm assuming these are more Magic Keepers? Okay, so they went from one person to two people. Yeah, and that's the same hilt design that we saw with Higurashi and Boxer. So we went from one person to two people. So now it looks like three? Okay. Ooh, sorry, excuse me, I had a burp there. I had like 3 seltzers with dinner today, and like, admittedly, seltzers hit, but all them bubbles. Rumbling in my belly alley. But let's see. Doom. All right. Why they aura up like this? Let's see. Is that a... Oh, that's whatchamacallit? That's the same thing that Battle Beast wields. Yo, that's great. Yo, bludgeoning a magic to death? A magic to death is crazy. Oh, wait a minute. Yo, why is this design immaculate? This design reminds me of something. It's like, are you from Blue Lock? No. It's screaming Testament from Guilty Gear. Are you from Blue Lock? But with curly hair. I like it. I actually really like this design. This guy's design. I like the hair, too. It's Raditz? But on roids? Because Raditz's hair didn't even go that long. Let's see. Ooh, what voice do I give this guy? I said we would like Ichi the Witch to become a member of the Magic Keepers. Okay, so the Magic Keepers is just a parallel organization, I'm guessing. But But does that work? I don't think so. Like, he unfortunately, I think he is legally registered as a witch now. Like, probably can't just take him. I mean, maybe if Ichi wants to go, maybe, but like, I don't think so. I feel like it's a little, really, since y'all, you like, unironically, y'all can't really teach Ichi anything. I don't think, because if presumably, I'm just guessing this organization is probably all men, based on the 3 men we see here, and Higurashi and Boxster. So, y'all don't really have much to offer Ichi in the same way that a Descaras could offer Ichi. So like, probably better off trying to recruit Gokuraku, and even that. Let's see. I would like Ichi to become a member of the Magic Keepers. Oh. I need more fanfic between these two. I know they had like barely any screen time. Give me more of this. Give me more of this. Don't get me wrong. I love me some Desais. Okay, I say I love it. I've read it all. I've read it all. Gosh darn it. More. Feed me more. One of my friends who does write fanfiction is like, would you like me to get caught up with Ichi the Witch just so I can write fanfiction about it? I'm like, yes! I asked them that 3 months ago. They still haven't caught up. They're a very busy person, though. And hey, I'll take whatever I can get. Let's see. Oh, I see. However, if I recall, our agenda today included only my report on our association's recent activities. Yes, pencil ran out of breath reading my line. Let's see. And a discussion about the possible joint auction. Auction? Why can I read? And a discussion about possible joint action against the World Hater Magic, correct? Commissioner Chun? Magic Keeper Commissioner. Okay, so wow. So these are 2 heads of the organization, and clearly, Magic Keeper Chun, he got it. Oh, I like their different weapons too. Alright. So Higurashi, so we have Boxster wielding a 3-section staff. We have Higurashi wielding short blades. We have Chun wielding a, what is it called? Hold on. I'm just gonna straight up look it up. It's not a mace, I don't think. Hold on. Battle Beast weapon name. Thok. A massive. Oh, does it count as a mace? Is that a mace? Okay, I thought it wasn't a mace. Hold on, let me see. Let me look up a mace. Maybe I'm thinking of a spike mace. Maybe that's different. Mace. Let me see. Weapon. Yeah, not the. Oh yeah, so it is a mace. Huh. Yeah. So Chun brutal like that. If he be macing Magic to death. Yeah. Okay. So the mace I'm thinking of is like the spike mace. Meanwhile, or maybe like a European mace. Meanwhile, typical maces are that like sharp, good for bludgeoning. Let's see. Commissioner Chun, Magic Keeper Commissioner. Let's see. Oh, was that all? Didn't even bother to read it. He's like, man, I don't care. But to be fair, I'm not surprised. Let's see. Honestly, I still don't see us coming to an agreement on that issue. But wait, I finally have more male characters to voice, bro. I don't have to torture y'all. I don't have to make y'all ears bleed. I'd be trying to do like all 3 of the same female voices, though. I'm sorry, I don't got range like that. Let's see. Honestly, I still don't see us coming to an agreement on that issue. The Mantana Witches Association has been... The Mantana Witches Association has been upfront about their intent to hunt the World Hater Magic. You've requested our assistance on this task. Why can I not read today? Let's see. You've requested our assistance in this task on several occasions. Our answer is still no. The limits on Magic Keeper authority are clear. We combat humans who abuse magic. That's it. Magics are the association's jurisdiction. Magic criminals are ours. Tradition has long kept our powers separate. That's even more reason why Ichi shouldn't join. Like, I mean, I get it. I get it because, like, Ichi's a man. But he's a man who can specifically have interaction with magics that only witches can. Like, unironically, I think it'd be a downgrade for him to join you, because not only would he learn less about the witches' world, but also he'd have different interactions with magics. He couldn't capture magics if he's slicing them in half and absorbing them, as I presume all magic keepers do. So, like, I guess y'all are both seeing eye to eye, or aren't seeing eye to eye on either thing. They're not going to give you Ichi, unless you join. And you're not going to work with them. That is interesting. Like, I get tradition, and also it may just be the case that the magic keepers just wouldn't be that effective against the World Hater. We don't know how their weapons interact with, like, the World Hater's effects, right? Like, clearly we've seen, specifically with Higurashi, against the flesh of a magic, they can cleave right through it. But not only was that a random fodder hit by magic, right? Like, okay, whatever. But also, we don't know what the after effects would be like. Like, say, for example, in a fight, right? Ichi were to use Brain? Hisame, right? Say Ichi were to use Hisame on a magic keeper like Higurashi. would Higurashi, if they were to slash into the ice, would that completely absorb it? Would that just break through? Like, how does the magic interact there? So maybe the Magic Keeper just wouldn't be that effective against the World Hater in general. And obviously, the World Hater is already predestined to be dealt with by Ichi, or deal with Ichi. So yeah, technically, they don't really have much to gain. And if their powers are kept separate as well, yeah, I get it. Let's see. The Magic Keepers are a deterrent organization established by the government to prevent. Okay. Established by the government. Who is the government? Established by the government to prevent the Mantanel Witches Association from gaining too much influence. What about the other witches associations? I want to see more. Like, don't get me wrong. I do love the central focus and the development we've gotten. And we still don't know everything about the Mantanel Witches Association. But man, I want to see some of these other associations. I get why the Mantanel is most powerful, though. Has the strongest witch in the world. Has seemingly, what? Monagold herself. Shirbadana. Togais. Descaras. And then the 4 other main witches we saw introduced forever ago now. So they have 8 confirmed witches, I do believe, and a bunch of witch cadets. So maybe the other associations are just buns. Because if this association is even the most powerful in the world, that had a whole government assigned counter group made to deal with them just in case, keep them in check. Then like, maybe the other associations are just buns? I don't know. I hope we get more of the other associations, though. But it is nice to introduce another counterbalancing group and establishing that this world does have a government. The witches don't run everything, for presumably good reason, because who knows what could happen. But let's see. There are, of course, people who abuse magic for illegal... See, I fought so hard not to say magic when I went to read magic there, that I immediately fumbled on illegal. Let's see. There are, of course, people who abuse magic for illegal activities for personal gain. Illegal activities for personal gain. Most crimes involving magic are handled by the police's internal magical investigation department. Huh. But it seems like the police themselves are also witches, at least to some degree. Let's say, but particularly nasty cases, especially ones that involve crimes committed by witches. Okay, that's right, because you don't have to be a witch to wield magics or magic. Let's see. Particularly nasty cases, especially ones that involve crimes committed by witches, are under the jurisdiction of a special task force composed of only men, the Magic Keepers. Okay. So one of many ASMR is right. Specifically, they are all of men because they can't use magic in a traditional sense. They can have interactions with magic, presumably only through their weapons, but still, good way to keep the witches in check by having a whole organization of men who can't use magic and can't be bribed for magic or anything like that. But another reason why Ichi probably shouldn't go to them, because even though we know Ichi wouldn't be bribed by a magic or anything like that, he has very specific principles. Just the idea of him being able to use magic as a man would be very, like, alluring, hypothetically. If I'm plotting around it, I wouldn't want to do it. Let's see. Despite all of its members being male, it is the only organization that holds power on par with full-fledged witches. That is very impressive. So that does confirm, like, a theory that kind of has been bouncing around my head ever since the series started. Luckily enough, I have literally... Ichi the Witch is the only series on the channel where I have a review up for every single chapter. So you can literally see and go back and check when I say this. But I did always have the idea that for some reason this universe is just innately superhuman. Like, even men who don't have access to any magical power, they're just like that in this universe are just on average way stronger than us, like in our real world. And this further reinforces that, because witches are already shown to have relatively enhanced physical stats on their own. We've seen them, we've literally saw Descaras wrestle with Yatsukami in order to tame it, right? And obviously Togais seemingly to be trained in combat. We have numerous characters. Heck, even the Bullet Witch, like she had gains. So we do know they already have high physical stats on their own, and then they have magic, and then they have magics to use alongside their magic, and even still the Magic Keepers, who are just men with presumably fancy weapons, are able to keep up and hold power on par. Now, power is a general vague thing. Maybe it's just like influential power, governmental power, because they're being backed by the government, but it still could also be a legitimate combat thing, where maybe Chun could go band for band with Monagold, which is crazy to think about, even though we haven't seen Monagold do much combat-wise. Let's see. Full-fledged witches. We do not participate in magic hunts. See, there we go, I messed it up again. In magic hunts. That is our line, that is a line our organization will not cross. Okay, I was really about to say, you know you could destroy the entire world, right? It seems like Monagold's going right into that. I'm aware of that, but the World Hater magic is no ordinary magic. As their name suggests, they stand against the whole world. Given their threat to warp out all of existence, I would consider them our common enemy. And they're also very humanoid. Like, if that helps. The only thing that's not human about them is their goat feet. And in fact, are we still not going to get any reaction to the loss of 2 of your stars, man? Do you not care? Do you not know? Did you ever get your staff back? Let's see. Looked in a broad sense, perhaps, but no is still no. We have one purpose: to combat heinous crimes perpetuated through the use of magic. We do not act on anything else. This is gonna back, like, there's gonna be, this is obviously gonna change, right? I don't think we're really gonna go whole narrative and these two never work together. But I'm assuming it's gonna happen where the World Hater, like, wherever their head base is, because, you know, the Mansionelle is located in Natali, right? Wherever the head base of the Magic Keepers is, it's gonna be attacked by the World Hater. The World Hater's gonna show up and just warp them, and then they're gonna be like, Mansionelle mommies, maybe we reconsider that whole alliance thing, because, like, no, like, there's no way. I mean, to be fair, it is interesting to see them stand on this, especially, but in a way that is very true to life and true to form, where there are many cases in our own world where you would think certain organizations would work together or pool their resources or do something to deal with threats of, like, a planetary scale. There's not, like, a meteor coming to destroy the planet. Knock on wood. But, like, in terms of events like climate change or mass pollution or housing or the lack thereof or the struggle to live in this modern world, there are a bunch of things that organizations who have all the power and the resources could do to collab and take care of something like that. But they won't. Because of rules and standards of practice. And, oh, well, it's not a problem to us just yet, so we're not going to deal with it. Even though, in many cases, it is a problem. Like, the World Hater warping out countless people is definitely a heinous crime perpetuated through the use of magic. It's just the magic doing it. So, like, a little bit of stubbornness is probably going to get them boomed eventually. Let's see. It's simple tradition. Yeah. But just because something is tradition doesn't mean it's right. I'm a big proponent for respecting tradition and culture, but he's literally going to warp out the entire planet. You guys live on the planet. It's the same thing I was talking about with, like, the Hitsuki thing. Like, you guys live in the same world as this thing. You may want to work on it. Let's see. I understand your point. Well then, if that's your stance on magic hunting, magic. What? Why? When I read magic, I say magic. When I read magic, I say magic. Let's see. If that's your stance on magic hunting, then why do you want to recruit Ichi the witch, who is a magic hunter? Exactly, right? Like, if we're talking about tradition, you shouldn't want Ichi, other than the fact that he has male. he has male. Good work, Vessel. Let's see. Oh well, it's literally just because of that. Because he's a man, of course. Witches are exclusively women. Magic keepers are exclusively men. It's tradition. Oh, okay. I'm about to say, John, please. He's joking. And clearly, even Monaco was like, come on now. I kid. It's his ability we want to recruit him for. I promise. Yeah, what is it? This design, yo, this design smacks. I don't know what I really like this design. I'm not placing it right. It's something about this design screams so familiar. It isn't just the fact they look like Testament. It isn't just the fact they look like Ryu. Something about this design is ring familiar. It's reminding me of another Osamu Nishi-sensei character, but I don't know who it is. Ugh, this is gonna bother me. I have to figure this out. Let's see. He's already displayed exceptional talent, buzzworthiness too. I think adding a member who can directly handle magic would shake things up for us in a good way. But you can directly handle magic. Why do you keep saying that? You can directly handle magic. We've seen that with Higurashi and Boxster. So you already can directly interact with magic. In fact, that's the whole point of your organization. So no, Ichi shouldn't join you based on tradition because he's a witch. Womp womp. Let's see. Besides, what organization doesn't want as many capable recruits as they can get? Now that I do understand. You steal as many as you can. But for that same reason, of course, they'd want to keep Ichi. Let's see. Can't I at least say hello and offer my congratulations? All newly inducted witches are supposed to be introduced to the Magic Keepers. Okay. So that's interesting. So Monaco is very specifically doing a way to break tradition, or attempting to break tradition in multiple ways. But, oh, look at my son. Yeah, it's not happening. Let's see. I'm terribly sorry, but Ichi is currently away on a crucial mission. Oh, he is. That's too bad. Oh, yes, I'm afraid so. I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't return for over a month. See, this would happen, like, What did Uwe say? One often meets their destiny on the road they take to avoid it. Yeah, yeah. Funnily enough, if you had just kept Ichi in-house, this probably wouldn't have happened. Probably would have happened, but look who it is. Boink. Hi, Money Gold. Oh, I thought that was Boxer speaking. Hi, Money Gold. I brought your guests. 2 of them, but clearly the Magic Keepers are already here. They say they're Magic Keepers. Higurashi. Box. He calls him by. No, Higurashi doesn't have a nickname, but straight up calls him Boxy. And Money Gold's immediately defeated. Higurashi. Boxy. Welcome back. We're back! Guess what we bumped into downtown? Descaras, what is going on? Don't look at me. Okay. It's not entirely. Okay, go. Honestly, you know what I need more fics of? I need more fics of these two hanging out. They have such a hilarious dynamic. Just more fic. More. I'm hungry. Let's see. So yeah, he was really impressed by how efficient we are. And I like how you can see Boxy is an app with his name. Let's see. Oh, yep. You're very athletic. You also have a good physical control. That is actually very impressive. I don't know. Like, especially as someone who used to have better physical control back when I was running, I always found it amazing when people could pivot on a dime. It's a simple thing in concept, but especially to maintain speed off a pivot is so insane to me. Now, obviously, I've always been a bigger dude, but I'd say, like, back in my high school days, however long ago those, I don't think how long ago that was, I was, like, around 180. I had a little bit of motion. Just a little bit of motion. But still, I would kill all momentum. Unless it was on, like, a hugging curve, right? Like, I ran the 200. So, I could... I could lean into a curve. I could lean into a turn. But whenever it was anything I had to do, like, a hard pivot, it was hard for me to maintain momentum without, like, accidentally jacking myself up. So, it is very impressive to have that level of physical control. What's it? Oh, and they use really interesting weapons. What's yours again? It's twin swords and, Oh, I thought it was a 3-section stab. No, a 9-section whip. Yeah, a 9-section whip. Yes, not now. Ichi, we're in a meeting. Could you please? Oh? Wait, what's happening? Whoa, wait, what's happening? Huh? Ichan, what's wrong? Ichi? Ichi, what we doing? What we doing, son? What we doing? Them? Oh, wait! Is that... That's what... wait a second, it didn't even hit me. That's what's his name. I should have recognized that's the guy who taught Ichi how to fish. And like into do sushi, right? That helped him capture Isame. This is I completely forget his name. It started with it was like Kata something. But well, I guess he would be a Majiki. Okay. Just immediately no sells Ichi though. That's great. Descaras and Monaco are both concerned. Huh? Okay, Ichi swing. Yo, okay. You should get active on him, though. You're getting no soul right now. Ichi, whoa. Yo, what are you? Calm neutralization. Yo, I love his hair, though. Man, I'll admit. You know who has the worst design? Chun, because it's so basic. But, like, every other Magic Keeper, their designs are fire. But let's see. I'm assuming there's something under Chun's hat, though, right? I'm guessing. He's got to have something better than that. He may have the Thrag lineup, though. Let's see. Calm neutral. Did they really cause damage? Yo, that thing is huge. What does he have on his back, bro? Let's see. It's been so long. Oh, he just latches on. Oh, that's so sweet. And he lets him do it, too. Everyone there is confused. Kabuki, Gokaraku, Descaras, Higurashi, Moneygold. What are you doing here? Working. Oh, okay. I'm glad to see you again. Okay, so I was happy. It was kind of something. It's been forever, Minakata. You're doing well. Ichi? Aw, that's great. So let's go on vacation or something. All right. Not a twist I was expecting. Okay. I mean, I don't think this is gonna make Ichi join the Magic Keepers or anything. I don't think Ichi's gonna join the Magic Keepers. But still, good to see there are different connections. I like, as much as I do love a large grand scale world, and I always say, hey, make your world bigger as much as you can. I do like when elements of the story that are introduced later on, when things get brought up again and again, do get brought up again. So, hey, I'm happy to see Minakata again. A W chapter. A good introduction to the Magic Keepers, good introduction to their lore, like, this chapter really is fat. That was intentional. But this chapter is fat with the world building. And I really do like that. With the establishment of the Magic Keepers, their relevance in the world compared to the Mental Witches Association, the glazing of the Mental Witches Association, the variety of weapons we get to see, the different character designs we get to see, the stakes being established, yet the ideas of tradition possibly getting in the way of stakes, Ichi's nature, and how it's unique, and how he can overlap with both organizations thanks to his nature, and the reintroduction of Minakata. Overall, just a really, really solid chapter. So, if you feel like this video, please leave long time no see. Like a Sonic character. Long time no see in the comment section down below. I want to thank you so much for watching. Please remember to leave a like, share, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you hit that little notification so you don't miss out on any videos that come to the channel. Also, going to have a Patreon below where you support me for as low as $1. Get them on. Things like exclusive videos, early content, and more. Also, now become a member of the channel for as low as $3 a month to get the same perks and more. So, perks include the live reactions, you have the series time to review, ad reactions of all my videos, early ad free access to all my videos, early ad free access to all my videos, not just here on the main channel, but on the second channel. That goes to actual link in the description down below, where I drop, and also in the card in the upper right hand corner, where I drop 45 minute to 2 hour long reaction videos every Saturday, 1 p.m. ES Tizzle. So on top of that, I do have a link to my Twitch down below. That got the controller where I stream every Friday, 8 p.m. ES Tizzle. Feel free to roll through over there. And on top of that, I do have my Ko-Fi down below, where you can drop 5 minutes for a short video, 20 minutes for a long video, or any means at all. Any support is always greatly appreciated. And I want to thank you so much for watching once again, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. This is That Guy with the Pencil, writing off. I'd like to give a thank you to our sketch tier members: Eternal Flame, Riddle 4765, Astro, Glacier XZ, Zera, J2MA, Buddha Uda, Yuki Ally, Grim, Ollie, The Boy, Corey Watson, Damon Brown, Tim Thomas, Kaving, OrXN, Dead Mean, Keon Stewart, Edwin Idwignoba, Straw, Antavius Mitchell, Superflame Zero, Weary Exile, Alex Kenny, Todd, The Practical One, Landon Clapwick, Heath Nelson, CAET, Plan Crone, Brandon Payne, Black Sage, Multi-Batman Superman, Zalims, Joe Bean, Sleepin' John, The Young Family Pastel Pandora, Mosity King DKG, Akolade Babatunde, at JDog2656, Union Eye, Funny Dude, Athenzi Shear, Sino King, Sheesh King, CCC, Enzo, Kitty Liddy, Gerald Harris, Dino, Victor Jacobs, Axis XC, RTM, Gangatron, Praise the Sun, Blast, Magic, Andreen Bonnet, Scion, and John Malcolm. And then I'd like to give a thank you to our line art tier patrons: Dread Zoan, Kevin Encarnaus, Midnight Lord 21, and Sean. Then I'd like to give a thank you to our Ink tier members: Shrimp the Fourth Shrimp 06. Then I'd like to give a thank you to our digital art tier members: J Warrior and AZ Void. I'd like to give a final thank you to our colored art tier patrons: Walking Munoz and Walking Munoz.